What's going on, y'all? It is August. No, it's not. It is June 30th.
Yes.
Yankees won. We're recording the day after the month of June is basically over. Yankees are going to St. Louis. Should be facing off with them today. Wait, it is today, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
today.
it is today. I don't know why I'm lost. We had a perfect game. We had Clark Schmidt get his first win and like 7 starts after he had a really good ERA. We had the Yankee offense showing up. We had a whole bunch of stuff happening. I'm in the office. I'm about to take a flight. Chris is at home recording because you know about it. PInstripeStrong podcast.
Let's do it.
Boom. Mm, 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 All right.
Joe on the beat.
Welcome to the PInstripeStrong podcast. It is your boy JoezMcfly, joined here by my co-host Chris McFly.
What's going on, peoples?
Yes, we talk Yanks. We are on here, PInstripeStrong. By the way, PInstripeStrong yesterday had their debut in the Ball and Play League. If you guys haven't checked it out, go to the JM Warehouse channel, and we demolished them, son. It was good. We got ice was melted. You already know. Spoilers alert. Go watch it. Go watch it anyway and go see the beat down.
Absolutely.
Down from the boys from Beantown.
Yeah, it's one thing to say. It's another thing to actually experience it and watch it. Absolutely. Definitely go watch it.
Absolutely. Chris, how you doing?
Doing good, man. It's haven't had my coffee yet.
Either.
You know what I mean?
Recording in the morning
feels nice.
Like a different vibe.
Yeah, the morning is very, you know what I mean? I like it. I like it. It's very, it's very chill, you know what I mean? People are waking up. They want to hear the Yankees from PInstripeStrong. So the fact that we could give it to them, that's dope. That's dope.
I like this shirt I'm wearing.
Very nice shirt. Very nice shirt. I like the combination with the hat. What color sneakers you got on? Better be white.
White.
Uptown.
Yeezy.
Woo! Oh no, actually Yeezys. All right. I like that. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. You know what I mean? About to go on this trip. About to go to Chicago. Go watch NASCAR. And I've never seen NASCAR. Might catch a Cub game. Might eat a deep dish pizza for the first time. Might experience wind. If you don't know about now, talk about Chi-Town. If you with me now and then.
You're only going to be listening to Kanye West when you
Woo! Because I'm coming home again. Man, home again.
So as soon as you touch that, only Kanye on the
Fireworks
iPhone.
Again. Actually, you know what? That's my playlist for playing. And Zelda.
Yeah, man. Late registration. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, so I'm great, man. Yanks had a great week in Oakland. It went out west. I got a little worried after game 1, my God. And then I guess that game was the sacrifice for what was to come. And that was good.
Yeah, man. A lot of disappointment. Because in the previous pod, we said, you better not lose to Oakland.
You better not lose to Oakland.
You better sweep.
They didn't sweep, but you know what?
You
now go, because I was doing the Yankees, the Talking Yanks pregame show this week. If you guys did not tune in for that, don't know, you missed out.
Absolutely.
And like the Yankees were like ready. It felt like especially after that first game, I felt like there was like an embarrassment. But they went 5-1 on the year against Oakland, which is what you got to do. To be honest, 5-1, we can't complain with 5-1, Chris.
Not versus Oakland.
You know what I mean?
Especially this.
Anything could happen in any one game, and it's just that first game. They could have, I guess. Anyway, they lost by 1. Anyway, let's do we just hop right into the game? Do we have any news? Oh, Judge started throwing on the field.
Judge started throwing on the field. I think they made it official that the Rodon will be back by the 5th, July 5th.
Okay. And also, what else?
Ian Hamilton is back.
Hamilton's back.
So that's dope.
He's a sicko, bro. And what else? So I'm trying to think about. We didn't get any updates on anybody else, right?
Yeah, I don't think
No Montas stuff.
there's no Montas, no Cortez update,
Cortez. Okay.
nothing like that. But we've been seeing, like you said, we've been seeing Judge in the outfield throwing a little like, even after the second game, which we'll get into, Herman's start. Nothing crazy happened in that game, but one of the things that I did notice was Judge gingerly walking, to the celebration. I'm like, oh, look at it. He's laying in the cut right now. He's all right. He's all right. So, but yeah,
And
but no, nothing. I didn't see anything else. But why?
because yeah, nothing happened. It just
Yeah, nothing crazy happened in that second
reminds me of
game.
one scene where you just of One Piece where nothing happened. Um,
Nothing happened.
nothing happened. Yeah. So Yankees won the series. Where do we start? You want to start?
We could start with game one.
Let's get the game one out of the
Yeah,
way. Get that shit out of the way.
let's get the nasty out the way,
The
man.
nasty out of the way, right? And
So Brito started, and it's not Brito or the pitching's fault.
can we give Rito credit, man? Like, good
Yeah, we do. We
shit,
have to.
bro.
We have to.
Holy shit, man. What an awesome job out of him, bro. Like, for this to be like that, back to back start, I understand, one of them was Texas.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is now, it was Texas, right?
His last start. Let me see.
I don't think it was Texas. Never mind. I think it was, what was the team before that we faced?
The team before they were facing Oakland, it was Texas.
It was Texas that he faced. No. That Brito.
No, that he faced. I could tell you right now. I'll find out.
Mariners.
Oh yeah, yes,
Yeah,
which is still a good team.
Still a good team, good hitting team. But he did well, and he came up when he won that game against the Mariners, and in this game he pitched well enough to win as well. And the Yankees, I don't know. I don't know if they were sleepwalking. I don't know what was going on. Getting out, maybe they got into West Coast. I don't know. But the Yankee bats at that time was not a surprise. They were like, damn, like, they not hitting. Like, what's going on here? We really gonna lose right now? And we did. We lost 2-1. That shit sucked.
Yeah, there was another weird pop-up play there as well in that game. A couple of things that stood out to me, even in the loss. But Rizzo continued to hit.
Rizzo continued to hit.
Definitely. He also made a nice play at first. He's been like the quiet guy, like doing his thing. Like he comes in, does his job. Especially after that bad stretch he had. He's been definitely picking it up, getting his hits left and right. Volpe, he continues to hit as well.
He continues to hit.
I think he had 3 hits in the game.
He did have
in the
3 hits
first
in the
game.
game.
And then
base a lot.
Yeah, he's on base.
He got thrown out a second, right?
First time, his first of the season. Yeah, man. First of his career.
Good run, man.
But I think that's good though, in a way. I mean, obviously you want the 100%, of course. But I think that it takes away that kind of like that fear of, I got caught or I made a mistake or whatever. Like so now you go hard, you'll go get 30.
I think Trevino bunted, like try to bunt him over.
It was a
like,
weird,
or you try to like hit behind them or whatever. It ended up being a ground out. It's like the way I look at it is I think the perfect spot in the lineup for Volpe is 8 because he's not wasting any of the other guys at bats by him trying to steal or feeling like I have to stay here and not steal because Judge is batting when he comes back. And Carlos batting, DJ's batting. I don't want to take the bat out of their hands. I think batting ahead of Trevino is great for him. Now Trevino has to unlock his part of his offense, him on, which is maybe give him a pitch. Or two.
And that was one of the things. My bad. Right?
Go ahead.
No, that was one of the things that we're saying in the broadcast, like because Volpe had an amazing jump. He had a great jump, and Trevino swung, and then ended up grounding out or something like that. But that was dope. That was dope. Donaldson homers, and there's this thing where Donaldson homers and the Yankees lose, which came true.
When he homered, I said, "Oh shit!" And we were trailing 2-1. I'm like,
Yeah, that
I
guy.
hope we come back, and we didn't.
We did not. We did not. There was a funny part where Stanton hit a foul ball and it went into the dugout. I think.
Oh yeah, and then they started wearing like I think Sevy put on the catcher's
Yeah,
mask.
he put on the catcher's mask.
Who was
Schmidt
it that
had the
grabbed the
glove.
who
Schmidt
had
had
the
the glove.
Schmidt? Okay, Schmidt had the glove.
That was funny, and what's also funny is that Twitter apparently you can't laugh at that. You know what I mean? Because
Oh
you,
god.
you can't have fun. It's like, oh, why you over there smiling while we're losing? Like, all right, bro. All right, man. Go do you. Uh, that was funny. And I mean that's basically all from that game. Honestly, nothing else happened. The offense was just trash, and we lost.
Lost 2-1. Horrible game. I mean, we lost it. I think 2 solo homers. I felt bad because I thought Brito pitched really well enough to win. Did not, and that's the story of the game. The Yankees could have hit the immortal Blackburn, and they couldn't hit the mid pin, the mid pen of the
Of the
Oakland
Oakland
Athletic. Even
Athletics,
after May walked 2 in his inning, even after Mo allowed 2 hits and two hits in his inning, nothing happened. Didn't really matter. On to the next game. Let's get to an exciting game, shall we?
which we didn't know. I mean, that's one of the great things about these type of games because history kind of creeps up on you, right?
It's great.
And
Domingo Herman had like a billion runs scored against in his last 2 starts. He
15
was
earned, man.
actually look. I think you were on this podcast saying, "Well, I think Domingo's like the odd man out kind of thing."
Yeah, I
When
did.
he comes
17
back,
runs. 17 runs, 15 earned the last 2 starts, Joe, coming into this game.
insane. But baseball gonna baseball, man.
Baseball's gonna baseball.
Um, he was. What's the
What's the
thing I'm
word?
looking for here?
What's the word for Domingo, man?
I mean, I thought that there were some great calls on the day. Let me see if I could get this. Hold on. I thought that there
Somebody
was some great calls on the day.
with Ryan Rucco.
There was Ryan Rucco, there was Justin
Justin
Shackle,
Shackle. Justin
and then
Shackle.
there was let's say you want to listen to all of them?
Yeah, let's listen to
Guys, Domingo Herman pitched a freaking perfect game, the 24th perfect game in Major League Baseball history, the 4th perfect game in New York Yankees history. The Yankees now have the lead in perfect games in baseball history with 4. They were tied with so many other teams with 3. Also, all the people that pitched perfect games for the Yankees, their names start with a D. So I don't know if that's One Piece, the will of D. I don't know. And yeah,
Herman D.
yes. Her
Herman
Domingo D.
D.
Herman.
Yes, that's the one.
Um,
Let's listen to Ryan Rucco.
okay, so let's go ahead and let's listen to
Some
Ryan.
Phil Hughes put out a meme with the Arthur fist. It's like Michael K right now.
Oh yeah, bro, you know damn well that whenever Ryan Rucco is calling a game, that
Some
shit's gonna be
special
a
happened.
banger.
Something special's happening, man.
That shit's gonna be a banger.
In fairness, he did call the first game.
He did, but there's gonna be like something special
There's
happening.
always something special.
There's always
Always
something
something special,
special
and it's
happening.
always in the West. Like
Oh, it's
there's always in something in the West,
he
right?
takes on these West Coast road trips.
Yeah, loves that.
Where the hell's where's
My
the
man loves
call?
that.
I had the call somewhere.
Now,
Uh,
while you looking for that, I just what I mean, just amazing. His he got the perfect game with 99 pitches,
99
which
pitches.
is
He also throw like 51% curveballs, which is insane.
is crazy. The PC, but that's the thing with Herman, B. Like it's like Russian roulette. You don't know where you're gonna get, B. Like he just put him out there. Let's see what happens. He could go on a great run, or he could be ass for like, 6 stars straight, and then all of a sudden give you a gem, and it's like, oh yeah, he's good now.
I got the call. Hold on.
Awesome.
Grounded to third. Davidson has it. There it is. Perfection for Domingo Herman.
Can't hear it.
Huh?
It sounds like a crowd.
What did you hear Rico find?
A little bit, yeah.
Domingo Herman has thrown the 24th perfect game in baseball history. The 4th perfect game in Yankees history. And you will always remember where you were June 28th of 2023.
That's his call. His call is really good. Right?
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Let's do the Justin Shackle radio call. Right?
Yes.
Let's see. He actually posted. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that. I was actually talking to him yesterday. So
shout out to Justin Shackle, man.
Shout out to Justin Shackle. That's my guy too, man.
Him and Ryan went to school together, called a perfect game together. That's wild. That's
there's something about those Fordham guys, huh?
It's Fordham, man.
Something about those Fordham guys.
Bronx, baby, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Let me see if I can find it here. Is this it? Let me see.
Deals to the plate.
Oh.
And Herman, the righty, deals to the plate. Swung on, ground ball to third. Donaldson's up with it. He throws to first. Domingo Herman has pitched a perfect game. For the 4th time in the history of the New York Yankees, perfection attained. Herman being mobbed at home plate by a full Yankee dugout coming out to congratulate the 30-year-old from the Dominican Republic.
Courtesy of WFAN. And that was great as well.
That was great.
And there's something about the radio sound that just sounds like clean, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there was this goat of a call. Ricky Ricardo. WFAN. Just listen to this. If this doesn't give you goosebumps, I don't know what will.
Ruiz. Herman de frente. Lanza. Swing. Roletazo duro. Donaldson la tiene. Donaldson la primera. Perfección. Domingo Germán. San Pedro de Macorís. República Dominicana. El 0 en el uniforme. Y ese es el total que se le pasaron. 0, 0. Perfección. Perfecto. Domingo perfecto. Domingo Germán lanza el 4º juego perfecto en la historia de los New York Yankees. El número 24 en la historia de las grandes ligas. 27 para arriba, 27 para abajo. Domingo Germán, el flaco. Perfección. Y los Yankees ganan el juego 11-0. ¡Ay, papá! ¡Qué clase de salida para Domingo Germán! ¡Felicidades a mi flaco! ¡Juego perfecto!
Sí, señor. Domingo Germán, 30 años de San Pedro de Macorís, haciendo historia con este juego perfecto.
First Dominican-born player to pitch a perfect game. San Pedro de Macorís, my hometown, is on the map. We were hyped. There were a lot of people over there celebrating. People were listening to the calls over and over again, watching the game over. It was like a holiday over there in DR. Now, so that was a great momentous occasion. And of course, it's crazy because the offense feels like a footnote. It did everything.
You know what's wild to me is just that how it's a second story in this whole situation. and they destroyed Oakland pitching. And this is coming off losing by 1 run in the first game. This is coming off basically just a bad run with the offense.
Yep.
Not putting hits together, not putting runs together.
Right.
Not scoring enough, and score 11 runs, and it's not even the top story. So I mean that's
wild.
I mean, bro, I want the last perfect game in that we seen was what, 2012, Felix Hernandez.
Yeah.
Last perfect game for the Yankees, 1999, David Cone. David freaking Cone, but we weren't even
98 Wells,
you know what I mean? And then 56 when we were 3. No, I'm just kidding.
Excuse me. Don Larson. By the way, little footnote, I don't want to throw that out there. There hasn't been a Yankee team. Every Yankee team that has had a perfect game has won the World Series. Take with that what you will. I'm not saying I don't know, but that would be insane.
But you're not. See, the thing is, what are you trying to say? Like, we're just stating facts. It is what it is. Like, that's every time there's a perfect game. You know what I mean? Shout out to Don Larson for starting that tradition. Every time there's a perfect game, the Yankees win the World Series. So I think it's an amazing call, man. I hear it and I get goosebumps. I could just imagine, the people, DR just hearing that. And it's like, wow, one of our own. You know what I mean? Like I think that's pretty cool. And a couple of the things in the game, offensively.
By the way, guys, I also understand why some people choose not to celebrate Herman and what he went through. I get that. I'm not going to go ahead and ignore that or whatnot. I mean, this is historic. I mean, for a sport that has been around for over 150 years, I believe. I mean, it's only happened 24 times, so it's very rare. So you got to understand why people are excited about it. Now, some people don't, because of what happened before between him and his wife.
Understood.
I understand. Now, he's come back, and a lot of things can be teaching moments. I'm not making excuses for him. They look like they're in a way better place. And I think he mostly, for his wife, I think he also felt like really bad for like his kids as well. Just me knowing like stuff, whatever, like he felt like really bad about that. No, he should have never done that again. But it's something where I wish we were made to be perfect beings. And sometimes we all make different kind of mistakes. Now others are more than other, right? And some are, I feel like there's no excuse, which, I mean, you should never put your hands on anybody, much less a woman, of course, if you're a man. But like, I believe that there shouldn't be a place where, or in anywhere, where you feel like, I mean, there's a line, of course, for some people. For me personally, like if you do stuff to kids, I mean, I'm out on you forever. But there's and other stuff as well that it's probably escaping my mind. But like, there should be a place where people can be able to try to become better or learn from mistakes that they may have committed. So again, not making excuses for him. I'm not a person that advocates for that shit, and I don't think that you should do that. We killed him on the spot.
Oh yeah, that go back.
So you can go back and you can listen to that. Like we killed him on the spot.
We destroy that, man. Like get him out the team. But I my whole situation, I respect for for people feeling the way they did. And I also didn't see anything wrong, people cheering for the perfect game. Like you said, it's a rare situation, it's a rare thing that happened. I seen people like, out of anybody, why did it have to be Herman? And again, I get it. Some people have gone through their own situation, and it's a trigger, and we respect that absolutely. I just saw it for what it was for the team as a whole situation coming into this. The Yankees came in stumbling, and it's like wow, that this is something, because we've been saying this whole season has been boring. There's nothing going
great
on.
Point, Chris.
And then it's like oh shit, like we come into the 8th and it's like 6 outs left, 5 outs left. It's like, yo, is this fucking real? Like 3 outs, you know what I mean? 4 outs left, whatever it is. And then coming into the 9th, and it's like, bro, this dude has like 90 pitches, like 80, 90 pitches in the 9th. He's really gonna do this. Yeah, I think in the 8th, there was like his second full count or second 3 count.
I got scared there, man.
I did. And then he got that put me over breaking ball. And you know, he got the guy out. But it's just like the whole situation was like anticipation. I just felt like the whole world was watching this game. People calling family, oh yeah, Domingo Germán, perfect game, put it on. And it's like this excitement, we haven't really felt it like that this season. So
Right.
for it to end up being a freaking perfect game is like, wow, man, this is, I wasn't thinking, oh man, like, yeah, you know, let's praise this guy or whatever, because I still have my, you know, my reservations of the, you know, the guy. I have my feelings towards him or whatever. You know, if I had it my way, I would have had him out the team a long time ago. Not just because of performance, but other than that, man, like just the whole situation, man.
Yeah.
Amazing feeling. I love it for the Yankee fans because we needed something to cheer for, like something to be like, oh shit, we got this. You know what I mean? And it's great also seeing the offense go off. You know, there's a lot of things to be happy about with this
It's
game.
really fun when the offense is going off. I'll tell you something real quick. Watching the game, I knew like around the 3rd inning. Because I just mentioned it, like I'm like, yeah, just perfect game these dudes or whatever it is, right? They
Yeah.
just playing around. And then after a while, I was like, oh shit, chat was like, yo, don't nobody say nothing, whatever. At the end of the 7th inning, I was watching the game with Jeff.
Mhm.
Listen to this. Ground ball right to first. Gets the ball. Throws across the
Oh! 7 innings. Fantastic, bro. Wow.
Yeah. At that point, I say Jeff, and I just point to the screen where it says no hits. I don't know what. Relax, everybody relax. What? What happened, Jeff? What happened, Jeff? Jeff, what happened? What happened, Jeff? What happened, Jeff? He said he didn't want to say another word, but he didn't speak another word till the end of the game.
Exactly. I wouldn't speak either, bro. I didn't even move.
What happened, Jeff?
Bro, I didn't even move.
All right,
from my
let's
seat.
go. Huh?
I didn't move from my seat. I didn't change the volume on my TV. I didn't move anything, man. I'm like, nah, everything's gonna stay where it's at. I'm not moving.
Yeah.
Man, that was dope, man. What a dope experience. What a dope game for Stanton.
Dope
You
game
know
for
what I
Saturday.
mean?
Let's talk offense real quick, right? So the
Let's give
offense
some
did
love to the
really
offense,
well.
man.
Offense did really well today. I mean, when you score 11 runs, I mean, the Yankees played a literal perfect game for me. Not only did
Yeah.
your mom pitch a perfect game, but just on the hitting side, I mean, everybody contributed. Oh no, that's the A's box score. Boring. All right, here goes. DJ LeMahieu went 1 for 5. He had an RBI. Torres went 1 for he walked and he scored a run. Rizzo
2 hits.
2 runs scored, 2 hits.
I'm sorry, 2 runs. 2 runs scored.
I guess he got on an error.
Hit by pitch.
and
And probably either an error. Oh no, actually it was the error. It was that he had the grounder to first and then he bobbled it.
Yeah.
So that.
Giancarlo had a really good night. He had a homer in this game. He went 2 for 3 with 3 RBI. Good for him, and a walk.
He was playing right field, Joe.
He was playing right field. Even Cabrera came in, got a base hit as well, scored 2 runs himself. Bader 2 for 5. Donaldson went 1 for 4 with 2 RBI. Good for him. 3 Ks though. Not about 2 for IKF went 1 for 3 with 2 RBI and 2 walks. He had a great night. Higgy had a clutch RBI single, if you remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And then Volpe with the 2 hits. He went 2 for 4 on the game, run scored. I mean, everybody contributed on this day. Doubles
It
from
was a-
Volpe, doubles from Bader, homer from Stanton. You literally got every little bit. They had a hit and run. They had a base steal. They had Volpe who bunted for a hit. By the
Yeah,
way,
the
he should
push
do that
bunt.
a lot more.
Yeah,
It
I knew
looked
you was
good.
gonna be excited about that. The push bunt. I'm like, why is Volpe not using this? B? This is
Exactly, man.
Volpe used the push bunt, but it was the hit and run was with Higgy. It was a double. It was the hit and run. I was like, oh shit, they hitting and run.
This
This
was
shit is
literally a
fucking
perfect game
fire.
for offense. You even got a
Yeah.
steal from Volpe there when he stole third.
16,
off
yeah,
of JP.
16. He was dancing. He was dancing on the base, and it kind of messed up the pitcher. He threw a wild pitch too. I love that. I love that. I love everything about this game. Rizzo made a phenomenal play too.
Yes, he did. If he wants to hit homers, I don't mind, but you got to give me at least for every homer you hit, you got to get on base at least another time.
Exactly.
Through a walk, through a hit, or whatever.
Bro, we say it, man. A single is a double.
Singles
You
are-
know, a walk is a double.
Oh.
You know, whatever it is for Volpe, B. That's your world, man. Now
Sure.
before we move on to the third game, Joe, like how that whole experience, man, leading up to the 8th inning, going into the 9th inning, like how did it feel? Obviously, you were live. You was
It was crazy,
experiencing
man.
this with the world, man. Like, how did it feel, brother?
It was so wild because as you're going through it, it's like, oh man, please don't nobody fuck this up. And at the same time, yo, any hit, and then he got to that 3-ball count in the 8th inning, and he fell behind. He came back and he told Higgy no
Mhm.
like a couple of times. He said, I'll trust this pitch, and he threw it for a strike, and he threw it for a strike, and he got the other guy to ground out. Donaldson made some really good plays in the
Mhm.
field as well. And I'm like, damn, dog. Like, and we had IKF in left. And, you know, Boone was even thinking, like, yo, should I move IKF in? And they were like, nah, hell no, leave him right there. Like, so there was a lot of stuff going on at the same time. For me personally, I was just counting down outs. When they got to
Mhm.
6 outs, 5, 4, and then I'm like, oh my God, going into that 9th inning. First of all, the top of the 9th inning, I'm like, yeah, all right, cool, ground out. Yeah, get out. They go on offense, like, yo, we got enough runs, save it for tomorrow. And they did. Apparently, they had
Yeah.
freaking 10 runs in them.
Yeah.
But yo, I had this anxiety. This is anxiety that builds in you every out that you get, especially when you get to like 1 out left. And when that ball hits a Donaldson, and I get up and I yell, Donaldson! He throws across the diamond. It just reminded me, you know what? It reminded me of ground ball to Derek Jeter, ground ball to Robbie Cano, and the Yankees are back on top.
Yeah.
And I'm
yeah.
like, you know, like hype as hell, whatever it is.
That last out went to Donaldson, Joe. I know he was feeling the weight.
There's always a wait. There's always a wait. And
I know he was feeling that. I know I was feeling also for Volpe, man. He had a couple grounders there at the end. I was like, yo, Volpe,
oh, Zed, you guys
touched it, my guy. You touched it.
All right,
Oh man, I was waiting for that you know, because every perfect game or no hitter has that like crazy play.
yeah.
I guess the crazy play was the one for Rizzo.
Rizzo
That
at
he, you know,
first.
he threw, you know, made the play or whatever. But wow, what an experience, man! What an experience. You know, when it enters like the 5th inning, it's like you start smelling it. You start smelling the sazon a little
I think, yeah. I mean, 6th inning, I'm looking at it and I'm like,
Yeah.
not mentioning it. Like 5th inning, 6th inning, I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
we might
yeah.
have something here. This is
Around
the
there is where the
start.
tough play happens. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
6, 7.
Yes.
And then it was like, oh shit, he completed 7. Like, oh shit, you know what I mean? So, oh man, what an experience, man. Wow, it's been 24 years, B. 24 years
Time flies.
since the last one. Wow. Perfect game. Perfecto. Good shit. Good job. Love that. And I'm pretty sure we'll talk about this shit for like the rest of our lives in that game.
It's crazy. We've seen 75% of the Yankees' perfect game.
Yeah. David Wells, David Cone. And now Domingo Germán. We've seen some no-hitter sprinkled in between.
Yeah.
but
a little
perfect.
good. A little good.
little what? It's a what? But wow, man, perfect.
Little Kluber.
Little
Little-
clue.
I'm trying to remember what other no hitters we had.
I know Messina had like Buck Foston, yo.
Rigetti had one, right? What happened?
Yeah, right. I think Rigetti,
Jimmy Key.
Jim Abbott.
No, Jim Abbott.
Jim Abbott had a no hitter, but I didn't see that one.
I remember that one.
But yes, perfection. And then game 3 happened.
Game 3. Now, game 3 started weird. A sac fly by Oakland. They get up, and then the Yankees tie it on IKF homer. I'm like, whoa, okay. IKF homer, straight center. Let's go. I thought the center fielder caught that. He did not.
Yeah, the glove went into the the glove went in.
He got so pissed.
The ball took the glove.
Yankees did a great job in this game, man. Like, they did a great job, and they did it late. I think it's important for the Yankees to win and to have these high-scoring games now without Judge, because they need to know that they can win and put up runs without Judge.
Right.
I think it's a mental thing. I think these 2 games are good. I think you now have 3 straight series wins, if I'm right. And now you're going to go on to St. Louis, which is a team that loves to blow leads. So give yourself some confidence by coming back on these guys. Why not? If they're giving them away, take them. So,
definitely.
So that's it. I think it's important for them. And then Oakland takes the lead 2-1. Then they go up 3-1. And I'm like, oh shit, IKF gets a sac flies 3-2. I'm like, Donaldson homer? It gave us the lead, but I was like,
bro, nah, man. Why
I was like, not like this. Not like this.
That inning was insane.
Was insane. That 6th inning avalanched, and it reminded me of the Yankees of yesteryear. And they would, and I'm
my day.
I'm in the whole 2009. I wasn't like, I don't know what's going on with me recently. I think the loss the other day did it to me, where and the lack of offense is weighing on me as well, to the point where I was like, man, I started getting in my feels about that 2009 team, and that looking at that infield and Posada, and I looked at all of those stats of those players, Chris, and I think it was the first game of the series, actually.
You was looking at the lineup.
I looked at how the lineup, nobody hit under 249. I looked at how everybody had like almost an OPS over 800. I looked at everybody except for Melky Cabrera had a plus OPS, like a OPS plus. I think they were up in like the 120s was on average. Everybody was raking. There was a whole bunch of runs. A-Rod was a god. Jeter was a lord, and it was crazy.
We didn't know what we had, man.
I'm gonna be honest. I wish I could go back at this age, go back in like a time machine with money, and go back and kind of like go through that team again. Like, if we could do that, I would do that for 2009, so I could appreciate that more. I would do that for 98. I wish I could relive that whole year again, watching everything as an adult now. And going to games, because I would go to every fucking game because they didn't lose. You know what it's like when you buy a ticket and you know they're winning?
You react to it? Hey, man, it's JoezMcfly here in 1998.
With the flip phone and shit. They say, hey, yo, it's JoezMcfly.
Right here, you know what I mean?
For the game, it was good. Next time.
Big ass camera and shit.
So
that'll be dope. Yo,
I'll go back and I'll experience 96 as well. I want to see this. I heard that the party was crazy.
Yeah.
Party was crazy.
And you're saying that, talking about the lineup, talking about the infield, and then all of a sudden it's the 9th inning and you hear Enter Sandman. And it was Mariano freaking Rivera to close the game. And with an infield like this, ready.
Word. And I had the I had the honor of being able to talk to Mariano Rivera this week, and I interviewed him, and he went ahead and he named us his dream bullpen. Go check out the video as well. But he said, "No, we could do the same thing for your dream bullpen. Only 4 guys,
Dream bullpen.
no teammates.
Not even myself included.
Well, you're in there. You're
Okay.
close,
The
for
first
sure. I need you close.
the first one will be Mariano. He will be long reliever.
Okay. Yeah.
The second one will be Mariano. He will be the short reliever.
Okay.
The third one will be Mariano, the
Okay.
settlement, and Mo the closer.
That's fine. I'm fine with all that. Actually, no arm
I
at the
did
end
all
of the
that. I
season.
did all that
Yeah, you
stuff.
did. You did
Yeah.
do all that. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now I was laughing because at the end he said, "I did all that stuff," and then he looked at me. And he's like smiling and shit. Yo, I swear to God, yo, Mariano
Yes,
Rivera
Dylan,
comedy and Derek
Dylan.
Jeter comedy is hilarious to me.
My man said Dylan.
Where
That's fire, B. He's like, all right, so I can name myself, right?
huh?
I can name myself, right? Yes, you can, sir. Whatever you want. It's your world. Mr. Unanimous.
Yo,
That's you,
that
B.
shit is
That's you, B.
pretty awesome.
Some of the things from that inning, man, top of the 6. We said it, Josh Donaldson homers, Volpe single, Trevino hit by pitch, DJ LeMay who walks, and then my guy Gleyber comes up. A single, hit by pitch again with Rizzo, Giancarlo double. I think 2 score here, yeah, and then Harrison Bader singles. Rizzo scores. IKF singles. It just keeps going, B. It just kept going this inning. Stanton scores, and then Volpe flies out to end the inning. But wow, man. And these are the type of scoring barrages that we need, B. Like we need to go in there and smack these in the mouth.
This is a scoring barrage.
The scoring barrage, man. And they definitely did that. Wow, man. What else stood out to you in the game?
Just back-to-back big offense was big. I thought that they picked up Clark Schmidt, who, by the way, pitched well anyway. He gave up the 3 runs. I mean, there was a sac fly. They weren't like crazy runs, right? So but he came out, he gave us 5 1/3, a 5-hit, 3-run ball. Great for him. Finally gets his win. The 3 walks I don't like, but he doesn't like it either. Marinaccio came in, did a great job to clean it up for him so that his line stays the same. Did a good job there.
He's the cleaner.
Ian Hamilton, clean inning. I mean, he had a hit first outing out, 1.17 ERA is insane. Nick Ramirez,
who's been a good find, man.
He's been a good find. The lefty, 1 inning, 2 hits, yes, a run, yes, 0.93 ERA still. So we don't like that. But Abreu came in and he was nasty as well in his inning.
That's another guy that we wanted to like send to the moon, but he's been all right.
Volpe's another guy that stood out to me, and now he's starting to get hot.
It's like three hit games back to back to back.
He's batting .212 right now, guys. He's up. It's trending up. I know .212 is like, oh, Joe, come on, where are the standards? But
he was like a 1. Where was he like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? He was like 170, 180.
Yeah,
no,
it was
not that low, but
crazy.
But it was bad.
Weight. How much does he weigh?
Yeah.
He wasn't hitting his weight. It's crazy.
He was trending down, basically.
I'll tell you right now, last 15 games, 341, 431 on base percentage, which is so important. He's getting on base at a high clip. 523 slugging last 15 games. Last 7 games, the numbers are even better. 429 batting average, 520 on base, 524 slugging. Let's go. 4 walks in 20. Hey, 4 walks in those 7 games. In those, he has 21 at bats, 4 walks. He's got 9 hits, 3 runs scored, 1 stolen base. Is fine there, but he's getting going, which is great. We need him to get going at the bottom of the lineup, and I think he needs this confidence. He's gonna get going.
No, that's why I picked him up in fantasy. But that's why so Stanton, Volpe, Rizzo getting right. We got Donaldson hitting bombs. If you're gonna hit bombs or strike out, I mean, if that's your game, B, and you're gonna play some great defense, fuck it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Who else? Glaber, obviously Glaber has his own situation going on, but he's hitting as well.
Right.
Yeah, listen, man, like we said in the last pod, if the vibes is right, and then you add Judge to that vibe, that's all we need, B. We can't wait for Judge to get the vibe going. You know what I mean? So
you can't wait for Judge to get the vibe going.
No, we can't. We can't. We gotta have the vibe already happen.
Gotta have the vibe. Judge has to come back he needs to not feel like he needs to rush back. One, he needs to come back and feel like, oh shit, I need to fit in. And then Judge just makes it even better because now these guys are like, oh shit, we can hit.
Exactly.
So, good for him. Good for Volpe.
One thing I do want to cover in this game, Rizzo, he came out the game due to the hit by pitch on his back elbow. X-rays were negative.
I think
he's day to day, and there's a good chance he won't play tomorrow. But you know what I mean?
I think he will. What do you mean tomorrow? Today?
Or today? That was yesterday.
I think he'll play today because Boone did say that Bader would get a day off here. Going back to St. Louis, I don't know if you want to do it the first day, but and Giancarlo has played a couple of days in a row too, so I think he's gonna get a day off as well. So
when the Yankees take 2 out of 3 for St. Louis, just you know what I mean, just have Arenado come on the bus real quick, B. Do a little trade.
Well, love that.
No, that is the Arenado, remember? Come on, man.
Yeah.
So the Yankees take 2 out of 3 from Oakland, 3 series in a row. Winning is how you get the energy up. Winning is how you make things right. Winning is how you feel good. Let's keep it going. We have time. We got time for some awards, Joe.
We'll have to do quick awards. We'll have to do quick awards, guy. I gotta go catch his flight.
Yeah, we could do a real quick award. You go first. You go first.
Interesting performer is obviously going to be Domingo Germán. I mean, hello.
Absolutely, yeah.
Perfect game. That's not. I mean, that's real easy. Who are you taking?
I'm gonna take Stanton.
Ooh, I like.
I'm gonna take Stanton, man. He definitely showed out. Absolutely. He had 5 RBIs, my guy. I mean, come on.
I love that. I love that.
Did what you had to do. 0.969 OPS, slugging was 636. You know what I mean? He's just trying to get in on the fun, man. Now who's gonna be trash? I go first, right? I go. Oh shit, Anthony Volpe batted 500. God damn, son.
You can't go back on your pick.
No, you can't go back. You can't go back. Let me see. Damn, this is a tough one. Damn,
it's kind of hard because everybody hit here.
Yeah, everybody hit. You know, man, and almost everybody pitched too. Sorry, DJ, man. Sorry, DJ. Sorry, DJ.
He did.
Sorry, DJ.
Yeah.
He did have an RBI. He had 2 hits. It's a tough one, man. I'm sorry. I had to give it a. You know what? Lackluster. Let's do lackluster for you, my guy. Who you got, Joe?
Gleyber Torres.
What?
He had 200 in this.
300, actually. Oh. It's tough.
Oops, wrong series.
It's tough, man. It's tough. I'm telling you right now. You gotta, you know what I mean?
I can't give it.
Can't give it to a man who got 5 RBIs.
Damn, man. I think I had to break the rule here, Chris.
You know what I mean? I think we should have an out. You know what? I opt out.
I think we're gonna break the rule. I think I might give it to Trevino.
I was looking at it. I was like,
I know we don't give it to the catchers because we don't want them to try to hit, but I think we'll give it to Trevino. I think this was more of a like just pick up the slack. That's all. And I mean, he did what he did defensively. He
Mhm.
did catch a perfect game.
Yeah, he called the perfect game.
He had I think he,
You don't feel right.
I
after
feel
that.
dirty, but it has to happen. Sorry, Trevino, you get it.
Sorry, it had to be you, Trevino. But you know, just get like 3 hits next game. You'll be good.
Unsung hero for me is
Yeah.
unsung hero is gonna be. Let me see. I'm thinking about somebody that did little things that are kind of hidden in the box score. That's what I kind of want to do for.
That's what the unsung hero
You
should
know what?
be.
IKF.
Yeah.
IKF.
Hit it in the box score, hit a home run.
Yo, he had 5 RBI too.
He did 5 RBIs.
You know, and he hit 429. I'm just noticing that right now. How hidden was he?
He wasn't at all.
It was insane.
At all.
IKF. When you play left field during the perfect game, Pop. Good job.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, he did. He did that. You know what? I'm gonna show some love. Let me see here. You know what? I'm gonna show some love to Oswaldo Cabrera, man. It's been a while.
Okay.
Unsung hero. Because
What'd
he
he
came
do?
in and he still batted, you know, he still got his hits. You know what I mean? Well, he got 1 hit. But he's just basically playing whatever they ask of him. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna pinch hit, pinch run, play some defense or whatever. With a good attitude, with a great attitude. So I'm gonna show him some love, give it to him right quick.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But Donaldson got 5 RBIs too, man.
Donaldson, yes.
So that wasn't so, you know,
There
low
were
key.
3 guys with 5 RBI.
3 guys with 5 RBIs. Donaldson had that homer too. Oh, 2 homers actually. So definitely. Next series versus St. Louis. Wow. St. Louis is not really doing that good this year. So we got to do what we got to do. Take care of business.
Got to do better. We got to win. Simple as that.
better
Very
win.
simple.
We
Very
better
simple.
win.
Guys, thank you guys so much for joining us today, man. I appreciate it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys check out also our merch store where we're actually going to be having the Domingo Herman
Perfect game merch.
tee. So make sure you guys check that out. Guys, thank you guys so much for joining us today. From Chris and I, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on and stay pinstripe strong. Let's go Yankees! Peace.
Bow.